December 11th, 2014, Officer Smith and Bogie responded to an unknown trouble call in the 2500 block of East Copper Street. As they arrived, they received information that a domestic violence incident involving an edged weapon had just occurred. The officers then located the first victim of the crime, who was suffering from a severe stab wound to the torso area that caused her lung to collapse. As officers Navarro, Ferguson, and Frank conducted life-saving first aid on the female victim, officers Bogie and Smith ran to the residence across the street. They found the victim in the bedroom, suffering from numerous and severe, obviously life-threatening stab wounds and bleeding profusely. Without hesitation, the officers began first aid using their issued IFAC trauma kits. Several tourniquets were applied to the male victim to stop the bleeding in preparation for the arrival of paramedics and eventual transport to the hospital. Both Tucson Fire paramedics and University Medical Center staff attending to the victim stated the officers' actions were instrumental in saving the lives of both victims. While attending to the victims, the officers were able to obtain enough information to identify the suspect and the type of weapon used. And the suspect was taken into custody within 24 hours of the crime.
I have two people here that I wanted to introduce. Mr. and Mrs. Schumann from the Seattle area of Washington. They were so kind to come to Tucson to, of course, support their son while he's being treated at one of the local hospitals, but also approached the police department and asked if they could personally thank the young officers that saved their son's life.
When the chips are down, you need someone to save your life. Who you got? As the case may be, they're the difference between life and death. And in this case, them responding, my son had almost bled out. If they didn't use their new trauma kits, it would have been all over. The professionals that saved my son's life should be commended.